Square up, nail the move. With that tagline, DJI already hinted at something new on the way. Now, what could it be? Well, the best guess so far points to the Osmo Action 6, and that assumption just got stronger after some new images surfaced online. Someone was spotted holding what seems like a prototype right beside the current model, and that alone tells us quite a bit. The launch is set for November 18th, so it's not far off, which brings us to what's actually going on here. Let's break it down. At first glance, the body looks familiar, but slightly more compact in shape. Roughly 70 by 45 by 35 millimeters and about 150 grams. It's not huge, but it does look a bit thicker. That's likely because of the upgraded sensor inside. DJI is moving from a 1/1.3-inch sensor, which we saw on the Action 5 Pro, to a larger 1/1.1-inch square-type sensor this time. Now, what's interesting about that is how this new sensor might solve the old problem of shooting horizontal or vertical without physically rotating the camera. The square shape gives more freedom for framing, and if you've ever had to switch mounts mid-shoot, that'll make sense instantly. Plus, we're looking at around 40% better light efficiency compared to before. And yes, there's something even bigger here. The lens is no longer fixed. It's got a variable aperture that ranges from f2.0 to f4.0. That means we can actually control how much light hits the sensor depending on our environment. On the Action 5 Pro, we were locked at f2.8 no matter what. So this change should make a clear difference for both bright and low light shots. Now, about the video specs. It can go up to 8K at 30 frames per second with HDR and possibly ProRes support 5.3K at 60, 4K at 120 and 1080p at 240 FPS. Those are some serious options for a camera this small. But that also means heat management will matter a lot, so we'll have to see how DJI handles that in the final model. Stabilization is getting another upgrade too, moving to Rocksteady 4.0 with AI-based horizon lock. The Action 5 Pro was already very smooth, so this next version should handle fast movement and tilts even better. The dual OLED screens are also here again, but the back looks a touch larger, around 2.5 inches, with a cleaner layout that feels more modern. Battery life should see a boost as well. Still 1,950 mAh, but now with better power efficiency, so recording 4K for over 4 hours is actually possible. Plus, it supports hot swappable batteries, which is huge for long shoots. And it keeps the same 20-meter waterproof rating without a case, and 60 meters with one, so no compromise there. Now, if we compare it to the Action 5 Pro, that model already offered 4K 120 frames per second, solid stabilization, and good daylight output. But it struggled slightly when light dropped. This new model fixes that, with the variable lens and bigger sensor combo. It's kind of like moving from GoPro's Hero 11 to 12. Less about complete redesign, more about refinement in the right places. We already know the official teaser dropped earlier this month with that square up, nail the move tagline. Many assumed that meant a new body shape, but it's more about the square sensor inside. So, it's still familiar in shape, just smarter under the hood. And it's scheduled for reveal on November 18th at 12 PM GMT. Pricing looks fair too. About €379 in Europe, £329 in the UK, and roughly $379 in the US for the standard combo. There's also an adventure combo with extra batteries and a mount for around $479. So, with all this, the question is, should you wait? Well, if you've got an Action 5 Pro and shoot mostly in daylight, you might not need to upgrade yet. But if you're after better low-light control, more dynamic video options, and longer runs without worrying about batteries, this could be the camera to watch. That was all. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe for more camera news and reviews.